How do you invest and make money from rental properties? I'm going to give you a very short and concise step-by-step on this. Before I do that though, if you're currently a rental property investor or you're an aspiring rental property investor, hit that like button. Let's see how many of us are out there. Okay, easy peasy. Step one, learn about the strategy. Sounds basic, right? But understand exactly what makes the strategy successful. Like if you take a particular property, what makes a certain rental property successful versus an unsuccessful one? If you understand that, you're already miles ahead. Number two, learn how to run the numbers because we are talking about investing here, so numbers matter. And number three is how to sustain the numbers because we can predict and project numbers all day long, but if the numbers don't actually pan out in real life, not super helpful. So this would include things like what are the risk points and what are the mitigations for those risk points, because risk points tend to cost us money. So we want to make sure those are mitigated as much as possible. If you learn that much about the strategy, you're probably good to go, which leads us to step number two. If you can intelligently explain to somebody why you're pursuing a particular property as a rental property investment, you're probably ready to make the move, which is step three. Remember how I originally said how to invest and make money in rental property investing? That make money part requires you to actually buy a rental property. I know, crazy, right? So at some point, you're going to have to make the move. So step two was learn to intelligently explain yourself. Why a particular property? What mitigations do you have in place for any of the risk? Then step three is you're going to have to dive in and buy a property. Then step four, remember that make money thing? Well, I don't want to just do that once. I want to continuously make money. So how am I going to make that happen? I am going to learn from anything that doesn't go right from my first investment, my second investment, my third investment. I'm going to continue learning. And every time something doesn't go right and I learn from it, I'm going to better do that thing for the next property. That's how you keep the money making going. So 4 easy steps. Learn about the strategy, all the ins and outs, be able to intelligently explain yourself when you're pursuing a particular property, buy an investment property, a rental property, because how else are you going to make money from doing it? And continuously learn from anything that doesn't go right. It's just that simple. I'm going to link to 2 videos that might continue to help you in terms of rental properties. The first one is make sure that you always understand where your profit's coming from. This is going to help you with those ins and outs of the strategy. And the second one is maybe more of a motivating video, but in case you didn't know, rental properties actually make money from 5 different income streams. Did you know that? Hit the thumbs up button if you knew that, because a lot of people don't know that. So I'm going to link to both of those videos below. Make sure you check both of those out. And cheers to rental property investing, because rental properties, in my mind, are one of the most solid, best long-term wealth building strategies available. So assuming you know how to do it correctly, you're in for some good financial return, if I do say so.